Hey guys, how you doing today? Welcome to my kitchen. This is your girl, Miss Debs, coming to you from Deborah's Delicious Dishes Kitchen here in Orange, New Jersey. Let me tell you what I have for you today. I'm doing a review on the Ninja Foodie Dual Zone Air Fryer with 11 quart MegaZone. Say that 3 times, why don't you? Guys, my son ordered this air fryer and I had seen the young lady had it and I was like, oh my God, I gotta have it, I gotta have it, I gotta have it. Now I have an air fryer, but I had to make room for the big boy right here, right? So, it has 7 different functions. It has air fryer, bake, roast, reheat, dehydrate, proof, and keep warm. So when I saw that it had proof on the box, and your girl loved to bake bread, right? A bread baker, you're always walking around and you have to remember, okay, I have to let my dough sit for a couple of hours so it can rise. But now, with me having a proof inside of my Ninja air fryer, I don't have to worry about that anymore. I don't have to worry about that. So I am so grateful. So let me tell you some things, because when I review a product, I'm going to review a product. Okay, so like I said, it's the Ninja Foodie Dual Zone Air Fryer. Right? It's an air fryer basket, not an air fryer oven. It comes with 2 accessories. Well, it comes with 3 because it's 2 crisping plates, and then it's the divider that goes in the middle of the device. So you can have zone 1, say for instance, why am I talking so much? Let me just bring you closer. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Now, can you see that, guys? So I'm going to turn this button right here. It's the on and off button. So when I turn it on, it's going to say, hello. Okay, so these are the 7 functions I was telling you about. Air fry, roast, bake, proof, reheat, dehydrate, and warm. Now, let me explain to you about this button. This dial right here is not a push-in button. You have to actually move the dial to go to whatever frame of cooking you want. So, say for instance, we want air fryer. That's going to be the first one. If you want to, do an air fry meal, or you want to roast. Let's say for instance you want to roast a chicken, so you go to roast. If you want to bake, you go to bake. If you want to go to proof, getting back to what I was talking about with that bread, guys, help you out. You go to proof. Now, you cannot keep going down to go to the next level of choices over here. So you have to go back to the top, which is not hard to do. And look, it went right to reheat, which is the second layer of commands that if you want to reheat food so it could be nice and crispy. Say for instance, you got some pizza from the night before and you want to reheat that bad boy. You put it in the microwave, it's Limp City, right? But if you put it in this Ninja right here, you're going to have some crispy, ooey gooey cheese pizza. Okay, so dehydrate, you come here. Keep warm, you go there. Now, I'm going to explain something to you guys. I got my little notes because a girl is 58 and the brain ain't working too good sometimes. So, like I said, we got the 7.5 functions. Now, I'm going to open this bad boy up for you. But let me tell you something that I suggest, guys. When I got this air fryer, I was like, you know what? Let me wash it, because from the coating that they use on it, you just don't want to put food in here, fresh food, and you don't know what chemicals and stuff is on it and particles and stuff from, being made and shipping around. So what I did, I got a nice little soapy rag, non-abrasive, because you don't want to put abrasive scouring pads and hard rags on it. So I did that with a little warm water and a little hint of dish detergent, and I washed it out. Oh, now let me show you. I just packed everything back because I want to kind of like bring it out the box for you. But here, these came with it, right? Boom, we can throw them right away. This is the big MegaZone. No, it's not the MegaZone yet. When you take that divider out, you just pull it straight up. Bam. A girl not strong like she used to be. Then we have, so that is the divider, right? Now is the MegaZone, because you can cook, like say for instance you want to put a whole Sunday roast in here, and you want to add peppers and onions, making me hungry, or you want to put potatoes or any type of vegetables and stuff in it. Look how big this bad boy is. This is like having a 10-pound baby right here. So anyway, these are your crisping trays. So it come out just like that. Let me pull this one out. See? Like I said, I washed them already. And let me show you what's under here. You have a groove right here. Now, when my son got me this, which was just the other day, I was like, oh man, I could see myself putting a lasagna in there, or like a big roast, like a beef roast, and carrots and vegetables and celery and all that stuff up in here. But it has that groove right there, but that's okay. Because you can get, I saw a young lady, I watched this, but you know when you dry it with the paper towel. But anyway, it is what it is. But I saw a young lady on YouTube, and she had one, and she had a silicone, almost like a lasagna pan. And it had the groove in the middle so it could fit right in here. But I got online looking all for it and couldn't find it. But that's okay, where there's a will and a way. There's a way. So I'm going to put this back down like this. Okay, there we go, guys. All right, here we go. Back in, right? So now let me show you this. Here, you have 2 heating coils here, right? And that's so the heat can be distributed equally. And then you have a fan up top right there so it can blow the heat down on the food. Okay, now, it's a nice size, guys. Now, over here, you have the Smart Finish Zone. Now, let's get into this Smart Finish Zone. What is that, you say, right? It's 2 different foods, 2 different ways, but it can finish at the same time. What? In the same device? Yes, it can. Say, for instance, I wanted to do a chicken, 375 degrees. So I'm going to come down to 375. And it says you want to cook it for 65 minutes. So we're going to take it up. Come back down. Okay, let's just say 32 minutes, right, guys? Then you're going to hit the smart button. Let me close this. And then you hit the smart button. No, that's zone 1. Then you go to zone 2. So it's going to save zone 1. So say this, we want to put veggies in here. So let's say veggies is 390 degrees. So we're going to go 390 degrees, right? Then we're going to put down 20 to 25 minutes. So let's go 25 minutes. Then you're going to hit Smart Finish. So it's going to hold where the other meal starts, right? The first meal is going to cook, but the one with lesser time, it's going to hold that. So when it starts cooking, then it's going to automatically start cooking the other side, and it'll be finished at the same time. So we're going to stop that. Is that great, guys, or what? So now let's talk about this MegaZone. MegaZone, you remove the divider to create one MegaZone cooking zone where you can put different foods together. Like if you want to make a roast and you want to put the veggies around it, then you want to put something else, you can take this divide out. Now, guys, I'm going to see if this thing works. It said what size bird that you can use. You can roast up to, I think it said you can cook up to 9. No, you can cook up to a 6-pound bird, right? So mine is 5 and some change. So let's lay that down there. Bear with me 1 second. This is close to a 6-pound bird. So I got it wrapped up because I will be cooking it, right? But let's see if this bad boy fits. Now I have it wrapped in a couple of things of foil because I'm not ready to cook it quite yet. But I will be cooking it. So let's see. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness, look at that. And that's with a lot of foil on it, right? Then, let's say this is my potatoes, which I haven't cut yet, but we're going to use... Is that too much, guys? I am so in love with this thing already, so I'm going to take my chicken out. This only came with 3 accessories, like I said. The 2 crisping plates and the divider that's in the middle. So, again, once you take the divider out, then that's your MegaZone. But, as my son was buying this for me, I said, you know what? Doesn't it need some type of cooking vessel in here? So I just got these collapsible air fryer silicone pots. Now, they measure out to 5 inches. almost 5'7". So they're collapsible, right? So you could just take them up like this, unroll them. Then when you want to put them back down, you just fold it down, right? Now, but I need it because I'm trying to see if it fit in here. So let's see, guys. This is how it looks. Now, this did not come with this device. I ordered this separate. But like I said, when I was on one young lady channel, I see she had the big one to fit in here, and it had the groove on the bottom just like this one. But it was, you know, enough to fit from here to here with a little space to lift up. But these have the handles on them. So let's see if it fits here, guys. Oh, yes. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at that. And then whatever you cook, you don't have to be messing around with that. You can just take it out. Boom. I even have the little hand pot holders, the silicone pot holders, but they're coming. I didn't get them yet. It comes with the Ninja Foodie Flex Basket Air Fryer with MegaZone. So in this book, it's telling you different getting to know your Ninja Foodie Flex Basket Air Dryer. It tells you all the functions that I told you about: air fry, roast, proofing, reheating, keeping warm, and all that. Then you have the operational buttons that controls the output of the left side of the basket and controls the output for the right side of the basket. That's your zone 1, zone 2. Okay, so then it shows you the panel here. It shows you how you have the control panel, the air intake vent that I showed you under there. I showed you what was there. And it has different things in here, helpful tips. So it's a lot to keep you preoccupied to get to know your new device. And also, guys, the Ninja Foodie Flex Basket Air Dryer MegaZone has a quick start guide. Look at that. 2 independent zones, 5.5 quarts each. And if you take this device out, you should be able to get 11 quarts in here, no matter, you know, like whatever you cooking to measure up to 11 quarts. Okay, so this is the book. It has the 7 cooking programs, tips and tricks. It even have a recipe book. I think the recipe book is in the other one. Yeah, this just tells you, like, say for instance, guys, you can choose any 2, right? Now, say for instance, you're doing crab cakes. Sorry, you do, the amount is going to be 4. Like if you got 4 crab cakes, then it tells you to brush it with butter. Boom, boom, boom. You could use a little olive oil. I have some light olive oil, so I will be using that. And then it gives you the temperature and how many minutes you can cook it for. So this is such a nice, smart, finished technology guide. Oh, this is the recipe book. But I was looking at another young lady channel who was doing a review on it. I think she was from Canada or something like that. I forgot exactly what place it was. And they had the beautiful illustrated pictures with colors in it and showing the food all popping. Here they just give you the recipe with the ingredients and the directions and your prep time, preheat to 10 minutes. That's another thing I want to say about. Before I would cook into this, I would heat it for a good 5 minutes because you want to get all that, you know, like the new smell or from the rubber or the material that they use to coat the plates. I wish it was just stainless steel in the inside, but they have this coating mechanism on it, which is understandable. So you might just want to wash it first and then you heat it, because if you heat it, then that smell and stuff going to come in. You just don't want that in your air fryer. So I would wash it first, like I said, without abrasive rags, a little soap and water, do a dab of do you, and then dry them off real good with a nice drying towel without abrasive, and then put your crisping plates back in here, and then put your divider back in, wipe out your drawers, and then heat it up for a good 5 minutes just to get everything going and you don't have that smell when you first start preparing your first meal in here. So guys, I will be back to you to show you about this chicken. And if you want to put both of the you want to cook something simultaneously, and then you just hit the button and everything will cook together in separate baskets and they will be done at the same time. And I just think that's like a no-brainer. It's a home run for me, guys. So I will see you back when I make this meal. When I make this meal. We're going to do the fries. I'm going to put the fries in first because I don't want to touch the chicken. Okay, so here I just cut up some potatoes, wash them, season them, and I'm going to, here I put like a teaspoon of oil on them, guys. Right? Now, we're going to add the chicken, which I'm going to add my gloves. And when I seasoned my chicken earlier today, I put a string on it to keep the legs closed. So I'm taking it out of the foil, guys. This is my baby right here. I'm going to put it in with the breast side down. I put some lemons in it, different herbs and spices. Now, guys, let me wash my hands. I'll be right back. I was on 275 degrees, so I'm going to zone 2. You see it's lighting, right? So I already did zone 1. Now I'm going to zone 2. Already did zone 1. Now I'm going to zone 2, which is lit up. I'm going to do air fryer, right? And we're going to do, let's see, let's do 275 degrees, 25 minutes, right? And then we're going to push start. So the one that's cooking shorter time is on hold, as you can see. So once it reached up to that time where it time for it to start cooking for like that 20 minutes, then it's going to kick on. And I'll be back, guys, and I'll show you this because I'm going to take the first one out in 35 minutes and I'm going to flip it over. Now, let me tell you something about this while I have you online. One thing about it is, say for instance you're making, let's just hypothetically say you're making some brownies in zone 1. And laying out over here in zone 2 is some fish sticks. You will not get the flavor of the fish sticks on the brownie. Why it's like that, I don't know. But I think it has something to do with that groove that's in the middle. Like, say, for instance, we had pork chops over here and we had cupcakes over here. The pork chop grease would go down under them grates, the crisping plates that I showed you. And the oil will stay in that, down in that little groove. Your cupcakes, muffins, brownies, whatever, they will not have the same flavor on it. No way will the oil get infused in the brownies. And I just thought that was amazing, guys. It's 1690 watts. We're going to see how this bad boy works, and I will be back. Okay, guys, so let me tell you something that I just thought about. Now, with this device, you might want to pull it away from the wall because, see, I have an outlet right here. If you guys can see that, there's an outlet right there that I have it plugged into the wall with. So I wouldn't want to have this device pushed all the way to the back of the wall because you want to give it room. You have, if I can turn this around, I should have did this before it started. But there's 2 vents back here, right? One on each side. So you don't want to have that heat generating inside the socket. So just pull it away from the wall a little bit and you should be okay because you just don't want that heat penetrating into your outlet, you know. So I wanted to tell you that. I don't know why I didn't think of it before. But pull your device away from the wall and have enough space so when you do open up the drawer, because as you can see, I have one air fryer over here already, and I had to move some things around. I had to put my KitchenAid up there because it was getting a little too cluttered here. Then I have the Instant Pot here, so cook over here. But I have it so now I can just, it's enough room for everything, you know. So we're gonna let that cook a little longer, and I told you it was 1690 watts, right? So after 30 minutes, I'm going to take the chicken out, take it from off his belly, and I'm going to turn it onto his back. This sound is not that loud, considering. Now, I can put this bag on. This is the Power XL. I had this for a couple of years. And it's around about, to be honest with you, it makes around about the same amount of noise. So, that's just something to be mindful of. It's not a loud device. I mean, it doesn't bother me. If I'm cooking 2 meals in here and that's all I got to worry about, I'm okay because it's taking care of my problems so I don't have to be doing 2 things at one time. So I will be back, guys. Guys, I'm filling the device. I just want to keep you informed with certain things. I'm filling the device and it doesn't feel like hot. I know I just put it on around about 5 minutes in, and it just doesn't feel all hot where you want to be like, you know. Look at that, guys. Now I'm going to flip the chicken over. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're counting down. Here we go. It's cooling off. And I'm not nervous. It is what it is. But I'm praying everything came out okay. We're going to see how this chicken looks, guys. Bear with me. It's about to stop. Okay, guys, we're counting down. Here we go. It's cooling off.
3, 2, 1.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Look at that, guys. Oh my goodness. Yes, I'm glad I brought this. Let me take it out. We're going to let this chicken, I'm sorry about the noise. We're going to let this chicken rest for 10 to 15 minutes. Let me turn it around this way. I don't want to drop that oil on me. Oh, that chicken, so juicy. She's heavy. Good Lord. Come on, baby. I'm going to have to use this one. The one I had before. There we go. Whoa. Oh. So we're going to let her rest. You do your thing, girl. That's her, guys. That is her. Now I'm going to put the potatoes down in the bottom. Yeah. She's done in some. The normal temperature for chicken is 165. So yeah, she's done. Put her back in an extra 6 minutes because I wanted to make sure. This was my first time using them, I'm going to be honest. And yeah, she's looking good. She's looking good.